It's 6:55, and every day it seems like we're hearing about another security breach or a scam trying to get your money. No one wants to be a victim. Well, in their April issue, Family Circle magazine shared 6 common mistakes that we tend to make when it comes to handling our money that makes it easier for the bad guys to get it from us. Joining us this morning is lifestyle editor Suzanne Rust.
Good morning. How are you?
All right, so I'm looking at these 6. There's some interesting things here, things I didn't think about. Number 1, though, is being lax about monitoring statements.
Yes, we all get very lazy, but it's not overkill to look at your bank statement, your bank account twice a week. Just kind of see
Twice a week? That seems like a lot.
It's not, though, but just check to see what's going on so you can monitor any kind of fishy transactions going on. You want to know what's going on. You want to kind of keep a check on things. The other things you want to do is get your free credit report, your annual credit report. It's free. That way also you can monitor any fraud that might be popping up and nip it in the bud before it gets dangerous.
Right.
And purchase identity theft protection. That's about $10 a month, and it's kind of worth your while.
Okay, yeah. It certainly helps you with peace of mind when you hear about all these things day after day after day. Error number 2 is conducting business on public Wi-Fi. A lot of people I know, they go out to Starbucks, they go out to whatever, they're on the Wi-Fi, they're working, they have their Frappuccino. Why is that a bad idea?
Well, because there are a lot of people that are up to no good. You really want to be careful with your passwords. So your financial and your personal accounts, you want to create a couple complex passwords that you got to store up in your head. The other thing you might want to do is purchase this hotspot shield, which will encrypt your data so that people can't hack into your computer.
Because I've heard it's actually not that difficult for somebody.
Apparently it's not.
If you're on a Wi-Fi in public, for them to actually get every little bit and 1 and 0 that you're sending on your computer, they can actually see it on theirs.
They can. And then the other thing we like, there's an app that can kind of wipe remotely the data if your device gets lost or stolen. So you're free. To get that. It's very important.
Number 3, this is a good one. Leaving documents visible that are financial. All of us sometimes make this mistake. We leave that card thing on the counter. We leave it out.
Yeah, I mean, at home, you want to make sure that you're not leaving things around. Shred them. Shred anything that you're not using. Store it, lock it up. If you're going away for a week, have the mail stopped so that people don't know that you're away. And if you get those pre-approved credit cards, you want to cancel them.
Okay.
Or someone else might use them.
Exactly. You don't want them using it on your credit, right? On your name. Error number 4 is allowing access to your home technology. Now, why is this a big deal? Because all of us, we all have friends that come over, they want to use their laptop, they want to use this or that. Why is it a big deal to just let people use their stuff?
Sure, because you don't know who's coming in your house sometimes. You might have a worker coming through or whatever.
Cable guy or something like that. They're in the house.
I hope no one's going to do that, but password protection is the solution to that. So if you have your laptop, a TV that's controlled with the computer, your phones, whatever you have, it's just better to have a password protection.
Okay.
Safer.
The next area you have here is being careless when filling out credit applications.
Yes, you go to a store and oh, would you like 30% off today? Sure.
Sure, yeah.
So you fill out that little form, and where does it go? You hope that it goes somewhere safe and sound, but because we don't know, this is a perfect way for someone to pick up your identity. Go online and do it. It's actually safer if you do it digitally.
All right. Yeah. And error number 6 is putting your plastic on display. What does that mean?
It's just kind of being careful. When you're, punching in your PIN, make sure there's no one leering over your shoulder. Don't leave your credit card out for someone to snap a photo. I mean, there really are people, they do this for a living. So they're very sharp. So you got to move quickly. Make sure your PIN's covered. Just kind of obvious things, but you just do want to be aware because it's not that hard for them to snatch your identity.
Yeah, and sometimes when I'm at the ATM, I'll even just tug on the thing just to make sure it's actually the legit card reader.
Yeah, you just got to be careful.
Those skimmers are out there too, and you gotta really watch out.
Yeah, you do. You definitely do.
Thank you so much for the tips. Very good information. And
you're welcome.
If you want more information, pick up the April issue of Family Circle on newsstands now. We'll also have a list of these common mistakes on PIX11.com. Time right now is 6:59. News at 7 starts now.